First things first, do you have an Austin Davis update?
No, I do not. As of right now, we're waiting to get an examination, a medical examination tomorrow, and we'll see what that comes back and let us know as far as what the injury and, and et cetera after that.
And then can you tell me what makes you guys a better team with defensively with Eli Brooks on the floor?
Well, Eli is a very smart basketball player. He's like a coach on the floor. I wish you guys can see our practices on seeing how, in tune, aware that he is when it comes to the details of the teaching, whether we're in drills, whether we're guarding any or developing any type of drill setting to apply to what we're going to and how we're going to guard situations on the floor, or if we're going over other team sets as far as the scouting report. He's always locked in. He's one of our leaders, and we really appreciate having a guy like Eli Brooks on our team.
Teddy Gutkin.
Hey, Juwan. So NC State gets canceled Monday afternoon, and then you guys find out you're playing Toledo on Monday night. Can you talk about the turnaround and how you were able to get your guys prepared for this?
Yeah, it was similar to like an NCAA format. I mean, I think it was great for us, too, to have a game where we don't lose a game. We lose, obviously, the opponent that we were scheduled to play, but the scramble, and I give Chris Hunter, our Doughboy, a lot of credit for pivoting and finding an opponent for us. And thank you, Toledo, for taking the game as an opportunity for both parties involved. But having a one-day prep was a great test for us as a staff. A lot of work for our video coordinator, but all hands on deck. We were able to pull it off, and it was awesome just to see how our guys were able to apply it in just one day of teaching.
Justin Rose.
Juwan, you said after the game on the post game there that you don't want to give Hunter Dickinson too much praise because you don't want to go anywhere. But for a freshman to have the kind of impact he's had, he doesn't look like a freshman. Is that a pretty good assumption?
I got to keep my big fella humble and hungry. All right, and his maturity, but it was also his work ethic. He loves getting in the gym, and he also has that basketball mind similar to Eli, where he's a very smart player, high IQ. And when you have, that passion for the game and you love the game of basketball, it's just going to breed success. And I see, for game after game, the improvement he's making. And hopefully in time, if you want to make this as a career, and I'm speaking of playing basketball on the next level, he's giving himself a true shot at it.
And if I could follow up, usually I wouldn't go to a viewer tweet, but there was one from Juwan Howard. She got beef with you, Coach. She wants to rack up the points so the bench can get in. What do you think about that?
Yeah. My wife is she's a big fan. She's also my worst critic, but she also is my toughest opponent. So, when I get home, it's going to be interesting to see if I get a hug tonight. I remember when Jace first got in, his first game that he played, I walked in the door and all of a sudden, she's like, come here, give me and started, loving me up, man. And I was like, wow, okay, let's see how this all works out throughout the year. So the true test is tonight.
Thanks, Juwan.
You're welcome.
Shane Werner.
Yeah, Coach. Franz Wagner played really well tonight. He didn't miss from the three-point line or the free throw line. Can you just speak a little bit to what you like about his game and what he means for this team?
Yeah, I'll speak about what I love about his game. I love that he's a gym rat. I also love that he's another one that loves basketball, an amazing talent for his size, can shoot the ball extremely well, high IQ player, competitor. I think he's also shown the world that he can defend as well because he's been really focusing on being that elite defender. He knows, sometimes he has to guard smaller guys or there are going to be times when he guard bigger guys. But he always takes on that one-on-one challenge.
Andrew Kahn.